Dear friends and students, this is Rajendhar. Please subscribe my channel in the YouTube Englishgururaj, and for any updates on English, please go through on my website www.englishgururaj.com. Today I am going to explain diary writing for 10th class students. Then what is diary? When do you write a diary? Then how do we write a diary? Then let me discuss what is a diary. A diary is a tool for expressing thoughts and feelings of a person. The language and format of diary is different from other discourses. We write different diaries, or we write different language to present our day-to-day transactions. After some years, our diary is a memorable thing for us. Then, how do we write a diary? First of all, before we write a diary, we need to remember some points. Mostly, the examiner expects something from you. What are those? The examiner expects creativity, imagination, and your experience in diary writing. These are to be tested while they correct your annual exam paper. And you should write as if you have really been a part of the situation. Means, for example, write a diary entry when Narayana Murthy's father does not allow him to go for IIT. At that time, you can feel that you are as Infosys Narayana Murthy. Now, diary is written in the first person's narration. Use I-we. Now, one does not write about things experienced on a daily basis. Only matters of important significance are recorded. It is a secret record of one's life. So, one can be very honest about one's feelings and emotions. These are to be tested when you write diary. Now, format of the diary. So, what is the format of the diary? We have to draw a layout. Then write the word diary. See, most of the students they can write D-A-I-R-Y. No, the spelling of diary is D-I-A-R-Y. Next, day, comma, date. Yeah, you can write in this format. Next, time. Mostly we write our diaries at the time of evening. Then you can write the time from 7 to 10 or 11, 12. Then after dear diary, here there must be a comma. Fifth one, text means body of the diary. Next, sixth one, writer's name. These are the very important points. Once again, one, diary. Two, date, comma, place. Next, time, dear diary, comma, body of the diary. Next, writer's name. So this is the format that we can write a diary. Then what are the main parts or main things that we can follow when we write a diary? See, most of the questions, those indicate an incident in our 10th class. So first of all, when you read a question, then you need to focus on what is this question. Why do you write this diary? Where do you start your diary? According to the character and his situation, how do you write this diary? Then, who is the main character in the diary? What are the other things that you need to add in this diary? Next, what are the feelings of this person, or ideas or expressions of the person that you are going to write your diary on his basis? Next, what are the different words that you have to use? Then which type of sentence do you use? Then what is the vocabulary that you want to add in this diary? So you need to focus all those things. Then it is very easy to write diary as your wish. Then there are some guidelines. See, first, read the question carefully and understand clearly. Sometimes they can give picture in the exam, in the question paper. In this case, then how should you write? For example, see, if you see such type of a picture in the examination, then they can ask the question that write the internal feelings of this old man. Then how do you write? First of all, whenever you see such type of pictures, actually I have seen some pictures from CBSE syllabus, CBSE model papers. What are his or her feelings? First of all, you need to find out. Next, How is his mood? Maybe happy, sad, angry, anxious, curious. So you need to think about. Then what are his internal feelings or events? Then what does he want to express in the diary? Then how to organize his ideas in a sequential order? Then if you keep all those things, you can write very well. Next, third punch. Then understand the powerful expressions of thoughts and feelings of the person on whom you are going to write. Next, keep a track of key points and his thoughts and feelings, daily activities in a particular order. Then express their likes and dislikes. Okay. Next, use language appropriate to the mood of the situation. Right. So when there is a sad, you can use the words of sad. When there is a happy, you can use the words like this. Next, have a clear idea on the incident on which that you are going to write it. Next, arrange all of your ideas in a sequential order. Right? Next, language should be brief and should be understandable to the examiner. Keep in your mind. Next, avoid spelling and grammatical mistakes mostly. And then after, write day, date at the right or left side corner. You can write anywhere, but the time is, it should be opposite to the date and time, date and day. Now write the word dear diary. It should follow a comma. Here you must write a comma, dear diary after that. Okay, leave some space and start the context. Then in the context you write all those things whatever you want. Okay, and then you can write the sender's name, means writer's name, at the right side corner downwards. Now see like this here. This is the format of the diary, right? Then format of the diary. See, diary, day comma date. Number 3, time. 4, dear diary comma. Next, body of the diary. Next, sender name. These are the 6 points that you have to follow. Then let we have some little bit of, see, diary like here also. Then okay, shall we have a small test for you? Okay, be ready. Then what do you write here? Good, diary. Here day comma date. Okay, good. Then after, time. Then dear diary followed by a comma. Next, body of the diary. 6th one, sender's name. Right, good. Next, when we write diary, we must have to follow some useful sentences. What are the useful sentences? See, I'm really so happy today. That, then you can add some words. I was really amazing to observe such things. Then you can add. It is actually cruel to behave like that. Then you can add some other words. I'm sorry today for what I have done. You can add. It is really shocking to me that. Now, I'm really so happy today that I was really unhappy, happy. What do you think? Then you can write it. Then I never believed that it would happen in my life. Then you can continue. I'm very thankful to whom do you want to thank? Then you can continue it. It was a wonderful day in my life. What is that? You can write the reasons behind it. Next, it must not happen again in that. So what does not happen? What has to be happen? Then you can write it. I never expected to be like this about fate made me. What is that? Then you can write all those things. Then indicators. Indicators means when we correct your exam paper, we see all these things. Means expressing personal reflections, thoughts and feelings. We will give 1 mark for it. And next, second, another 1 mark for using a language appropriate to the mood. Another mark. Next, third mark, self-criticism and future plans. We will give 1 mark. Next, coherence, cohesive devices. Means cohesive words we have to use it. Then using well-formed structures. So each indicator carries 1 mark each. Then we will give 5 marks for it. Then we need to see marking of keep date and time half of mark. Next, salutation will give another half mark. Heading 1 mark means dear diary. Next, content 2 marks and signature half mark. Finally, you will get 5 marks. So keep all those things in your mind and be careful while you write a diary. So let me see some model questions from our textbook. How do you write it? For example, for our 10th, you know my dear students, in the second unit, I think first unit, second lesson, reading B, we have got every successful person has a painful story. In that, Thomas Alva Edison's mother, one day she receives a letter from the school. Then see that in that letter she find out that your tummy is stupid to learn things. So this is that matter that written by a teacher. Then Thomas Alva's mother has received it. Then when the mother received a letter like that above from the teacher, then how does she feel? Write her internal feelings in the diary entry. So this is the question. Then how do we write it? Then first, layout, a proper layout. Next, diary. Next, day and date. Next, time. Next, dear diary. And then body of the message. Okay. Next, sender's address. So you can read everything by pausing this video while you listen it. Then I am unable to read each word because I want to complete it within a section of the time. And the second question is that, see, Infosys Narayana Murthy's father does not send him to go for IIT. So Narayana Murthy, he was so upset, and finally he went to the railway station to send off his friends. So at that moment, when he come to home from the railway station, after he given a send off to his friends, then how does he write diary? Then write internal feelings of Narayana Murthy diary. So in this case, how can we write that? The same thing, write that a particular format and layout, then diary, then same date and day, and then after time, salutation and body of this letter, and then after Narayana Murthy, because he is a writer. Then you can write everything here. Then while you write this body of this diary, so you have to follow some rules and regulations, mostly punctuation marks. So when you write a full stop, then immediately the next letter should be a capital. Okay, and you need to use some different commas and everything else. And when you write here, you need to use at least 1 or 2 idioms, 1 or 2 phrasal verbs, and a little bit of difficult vocabulary. So we will get good marks. Okay, and you know, from the lesson of that brave porter become the chief to the soldiers by luck, but not on his hard work. So write the internal feelings of brave porter when the king has appointed him as the supreme body to the army. Then how does he write his internal feelings in his diary? So you can write it. So these are the things that you have to follow. And there are some important questions from our textbook. Then I will post in my next videos, and I can collect different and important questions from each lesson. Then until then, keep up and watch regularly my videos. Then if you have any doubt, please you can post your doubts in the comment box, and I'm always ready to give reply immediately to your mail. And thank you for you all, each one. And please subscribe my YouTube channel Englishgururaj for more updates and for any other discourses regarding to spoken English and everything else. And please follow my website www.englishgururaj.com for any material, practice papers and everything else. So thank you.